Hi my friends, you're welcome back to my channel. So this is Call to Wealth and my name is Grace Adaji. Today I'll be telling you 5 to 6 apps that you can actually use to start investing without any stress of any kind, from the comfort of your house, anywhere you are. And these apps have been tested and trusted by a lot of people, a lot of Nigerians. And another good thing is that these are apps that have been registered, they've been endorsed by SEC. Now, some of you might be asking, what is SEC? SEC is basically the Security and Exchange Commission. This is the body that is in charge of everything that has to do with our finance in this country that is called Nigeria. So they're in charge of CBN, the banks you see, everything that has to do with our finances are being governed by SEC. Okay, so these apps are being registered by SEC, they're endorsed by SEC, so you don't have to be scared of anything. So guys, savings, as we know, is not something that you do because you have too much of money, but rather it is something that you do because you want to secure your future. You want to be able to have, would I say, a fighting power when it comes to some situations in life that will need money. Now, you don't have to have millions of naira before you start saving, but of course it will be very good for you to make your research and find out good saving platforms that can help you keep your money safe. After you've decided to start investing, you've told yourself, oh Grace, I've been working, I don't know what I do with my money. Before you know, my money is gone. I really should take this financial journey very seriously. I really should look into my finances and start dropping something that will help me. I should start investing, I should start saving and all that. After you've had that conversation with yourself, the first thing you will want to do is for you to go and start making your research about platforms that you can save, that can keep your money safe, that can earn you good interest rates, and this platform should be able to make your capital appreciate more. Okay, if you bought MTN, for example, for 10 naira when you started investing, that MTN should be able to be more than that amount after 6 months or after 1 year. You should be able to have that capital appreciation on your money, and then you're also getting interest by the side. Okay, you're getting your passive income, like from the dividends that you're going to be paid because you invested in MTN. Now, after you've had that conversation with yourself and you've decided to make a change for yourself, the first thing that you should do is for you to find out about stockbrokers and apps that you can use to invest, that's easy for you to use and that your money can be saved on. Now, these apps I'm going to be calling for you, apps that have been tested and trusted. These are apps that have been endorsed by SEC, and SEC is basically Security and Exchange Commission. This is the body that is in charge of everything that has to do with our finance and our money here in Nigeria. Anything that has to do with the bank, with the money, like whatever has to do with our money, SEC is in charge of all those organizations and brokers, stock brokers that are out there. So now we have the Stanbic IBTC. You can actually walk into their bank anywhere you are in Nigeria. You can walk into any of their branch and decide to make inquiry. Tell them you want to start investing and this is how much you want to start investing with. It can actually start with mutual fund, and you can start with as low as 10,000 to 50,000, and at the same time your money is going to be appreciating and you're going to be getting passive income from that money that you're making. Now, if you want to invest in Stanbic IBTC, you can either go to their bank and take the form and fill it out and tell them the kind of investment you want to start with them, and they're going to guide you. But if you don't have time to go to the bank, you can just go to your Play Store on your phone and you will download your Bamboo app. Now, when you download your Bamboo app, you can get most of those investment opportunities on the Bamboo app. All you need to do is for you to fill out your correct information, follow it step by step, take your time, fill it in, give them the right information they are asking you. Now, Don't be scared to share your BVN with them, because obviously it's a safe platform. Share your BVN with them. If they ask you, do what you're supposed to do by filling out your information correctly, and then play around with the app. Check out what do they offer, what kind of investment do they have, how much interest do they have from one investment kind type to another investment. Just play around and find out what you want to invest in for yourself. Now, Quarrywise also have almost all of these investment opportunities, and they are also secured by SEC. They are endorsed by SEC. And you can also download Optimus by AfriInvest. Is actually a very good and actually very simple to navigate the app, and you can start your investment journey from there. You can see most of the investment opportunities there. Just play around, master them, and then based on your risk level, look at the one that you can actually invest with, that you're not going to be having BP because your money is there. Like, start investing as a beginner with something that you know you can keep there and relax your mind, and then your dividends will start coming. And I talked about Bamboo app, which you can download from your Play Store. I also talk about Optimus by AfriInvest. I talked about Quarrywise. I also talked about so Piggyvest also have most of these investment opportunities. All you have to do is also to download it from your Play Store, fill in your information correctly, and play around with the app. Check out the options that you have there. You can invest in the mature funds there. You can invest in bank shares like GTCO. You can invest in so many options that are there. Just look at them, look at their interest rates, check out the investment opportunities that they have there, and go ahead and start your investment journey. But make sure you're doing with something that is reasonable enough. You can start with 50,000. It's never too much. You can start with 20,000. You can start, but I would advise you to start with something like from 50,000 upward, so that when your dividends start coming out, it will be something reasonable for you to look forward to. Okay, so now at the end of the day, the important thing is this: you've started your investment journey. Yes, you're going to look for the kind of investment that you can do without stress, the amount that you can invest in that you know you're not going to break the bank, and you're not going to have BP, like give yourself high blood pressure because your mind is like, oh, this money, is this safe, is it not safe? Whereas still, while doing that, I will still advise you to invest something that will be reasonable, because you will see your dividends start coming. But it's only when you invest something that is like tangible enough that you are going to see tangible result. Okay, because most of them have 18, 17 to 19% interest rate. And of course, if you don't invest something that is reasonable, of course your dividend is not going to be too big, because most of them pay quarterly. Okay, that's 4 times in a year. And believe me, if you invest very well and you invest wise, these are safe apps that you can use. All you need to do is to download it from your Play Store in the comfort of your home, and then fill in your informations. Make sure you give them your detailed information, fill in your information, give them your BVN. Don't be scared. These are apps that are being secured. They're being registered by SEC. They're being endorsed by SEC. So these are 5 apps that you can start investing with as a beginner, that will give you a peace of mind, because you know that these apps are secured. Nothing is going to happen to your money. Your capital is safe, and you're going to be getting your dividends from this investment. So these are the 5 apps. You can go ahead and decide that, okay, you want to start investing today. You can download them from your Play Store. You can just go around it, look at it, check out, play around with the app, check out what they have, what they don't have, and based on your risk level, based on your risk endurance, or which English will I speak, and then based on your risk level, go ahead and start investing with what you can invest with what you can start investing with. No amount is small, no amount is big. The important thing is consistency, and that is it. So guys, if you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up, and please subscribe to this channel So you keep seeing my face, and until I see you next time, let me have your comments in the comment section. Tell me which of the apps you're going to start using, or which one you already have. If you're an OG and you already know these apps, you're already using them, tell us in the comment section which of them you're using and how are you finding it. Are you enjoying the apps, or how is it going with you? See you next time. Let's keep saving, let's keep doing the most with our finances, okay? So bye, ciao.